Can we really quickly give it up for Jeff and Alex? Give them a big round of applause. They're killing it. They're killing it. That could be you one day. Yeah, on the stage. Thank you. Thank you guys. We love the love. Sure, I'm so proud of you. We're so honored to share our lives and this testimony with you. And I'm just gonna say you're my favorite person in this room. I really mean that. Probably in the world, because in this room it extends. Yeah. Surr came to Chi Alpha my second day as a CMIT, and he was very skeptical. He's like, man, what's this all about? And I tried to tell him best I could. He brought a friend to our large group as like a scapegoat, so he could like get out of it. He's like, I'm gonna bail. But instead, he came and stayed, and I convinced him to ride in the truck with me. Take the sound equipment, started sharing my testimony with them, and then he loved it so much, the second day he was in the truck with me again, and he started sharing his testimony with me. He shared about his struggle with pornography and walking through it. And it was a couple weeks later, I could just tell there's something off about Surr. And Psalms 31 talks about this, where like the sin takes the power out of your strength, just takes your strength away. And I could just tell that was in Surr. And I'm like, man, God, set him free, set him free, set him free. And then that summer, it took about Surr a year. And that summer, Surr, honesty is the way back to God, right? Surr, that summer in our garage, just came like, I'm laying everything on the table. And Surr that day just confessed crazy sins. He talked about his sexual abuse in his past, and that led him down a lustful path of destruction and his addiction to pornography. I remember him coming into the meeting saying, I think your guys are going to look at me differently. And after that moment, it's like, Surr, we don't look at you differently. We love you even deeper now than before. And Surr didn't stop there. He started sharing at men's groups, small groups, and even this summer he shared at a small church in Cambodia, just setting people free from addictions, man. I'm telling you, it's awesome. And Surr not only does that, Surr is so full of joy, so full of life, man. We had a student leader dinner, and we didn't even know how to have fun until like Surr came and like brought the joy. Like he brings joy. I mean, they're all laughing. They know what I'm talking about. He just brings life. He's a man fully alive, and I tell you, you know when you're free when you start fighting for other people's freedom. And often I see Surr on the phone with other guys declaring freedom, with sharing struggles, man, and just declaring freedom. And tonight, Surr is going to do that for you guys.
Check. Okay, cool. Thank you for the opportunity to be here. I'm so thankful. After we were singing Break Every Chain, I was kind of like, what chains are left to be broken? So with that, if you guys do have chains, man, I'm going to pray that they all break. That tonight's the night that you encounter Jesus in a real, tangible way, the way I did my freshman year of college, the way I do every night I pray to him. So I just want to invite you guys to pray with me, bow our heads, close your eyes. Jesus, I thank you that every time we come to you, you have open doors.